I'm Lisa Cooperman. That's Cooperman. I'm the university curator and assistant faculty in the university library. I'm sorry, I got that wrong. I'm assistant professor in the university library.
Okay. How would you personally describe the exhibit to somebody that hasn't seen it?
Hanford Reach is a multimedia exhibition. It features beautiful mural-sized photographs, and then some very intimate photographs, a large printed fabric installation, and one of the most compelling parts of the show is a sound installation that the artist has created to really create an immersive experience.
Okay. Some of this has to do with the Manhattan Project.
Mm-hmm.
Can you talk a little bit about that? I know I didn't add that, but it just
That's okay. No, it's a huge part of it. Okay. Glenna Cole Ellie, the artist who created this exhibition, has lived for a long time in the region where she made these photographs. It's Eastern Washington State, which was the source of the uranium that was mined for the Manhattan Project and its subsequent use in the bombs during World War II that bombed Hiroshima and Nagasaki. And the site that she's explored through her photographic research actually is not very much part of the public consciousness. About 20 years ago, it was made a national monument and wildlife refuge, but her work explores the layers of trauma to the landscape and the people who've always lived there that have happened in the subsequent almost 70 years, more than that, 80 years since World War II.
Trauma to the landscape, very well put. So that the layperson can understand the mixing of media. Obviously, there's auditory and visual.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like certain aspects of this fabric are raised or lifted.
Uh-huh.
Can you touch upon that?
Sure. The artist uses multimedia to create an immersive experience, and that means putting you in the space where you can imagine yourself walking through the landscape, which in some cases is parched and dry and cracked, and to create that feeling of being there, she uses fabric that is sort of towers over your head, and you have to physically navigate the space in a way that's very different from work that's simply on the wall. So it exists in the same space as you do, and that brings it into a different understanding. You have to relate to it with your body as well as your mind and your eyes.
Okay, this is probably the one that's going to be used. March being Women's Month,
Mm-hmm.
The importance of women in the arts and all fields.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Mm-hmm. The Reynolds Gallery is pleased to present this exhibition. Okay, sorry. Okay. The Reynolds Gallery is pleased to present this exhibition by Glenna Cole Ellie in honor of Women's History Month. And her work as an artist speaks, of course, not only for women, but for the communities who very typically have not had a voice. And in this case, the indigenous peoples who lived in this area, and the subsequent generations of farmers and people who have tried to both respect the land, and her work as an artist is a tribute to that as well. So we're really pleased to have that here for you to see.
Is there anything else that you would like to add?
Can I just give the event a plug?
Please.
Okay.
Please.
We'd love to invite you to an event here on March 21st. We're really pleased to have an in-person reception. It begins at 6 p.m. on Thursday night, March 24th. And at 7, the artist and her 2 sound and music collaborators will be giving a talk. The event is free and open to the public.
Off the top of your head, do you know the names of the sound collaborators?
Yes. Okay. Glenna Cole Ellie's collaborators are I didn't know what they are. Glenna Cole Ellie's collaborators are Mark Auslander and John Lydecker. And please join us here on Thursday, March 24th, starting at 6 p.m.
Lovely. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.